Welcome back everyone, and it's time to go balls deep. Now, I know we say this almost every week, but this week's Black Clover chapter was great. You know why?
No!
No?
I said what I said!
Because it's about Asta!
Damn, boy, he's thick!
My boy Asta, we all simp for him, don't we?
Of course!
Yeah, Kevin, what did you think? Let's get the editor's opinion. The people need your opinion, Kevin!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Fire!
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening! Everybody stay calm! What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm!
Move out!
Okay, procedure! Everybody calm down! Exit option! Where do we go, folks?
Thank you, Kevin. That was much appreciated, mate. I love my editors, guys. Guys, please support my editors. Now, a few other questions were answered this week. Remember, as a community, we said in our last video that we do not know how the anti-magic demon manifested his powers, and we still needed a final answer of how Asta was truly chosen to receive the 5-leaf grimoire. But Tabata decided to watch our video, and in chapter 269, he answers those questions, and I'm here to explain to you how this all connects to the overall story. Okay, so before I can continue the video, I have a very important announcement to make. Crunchyroll has sponsored this video. They are giving away a free 14-day trial of Crunchyroll Premium to anyone that signs up at crunchyroll.com/animeballsdeep. Check the link in the description and pinned comment. Now, I'd appreciate if you guys can help by signing up and getting something in return because, you know, at this point, who doesn't know what Crunchyroll is?
Who?
But we all know with the recent events of illegal sites being taken down, Kiss Anime, it's even more important that you have access to your favorite anime on multiple devices such as your mobile, PS4, tablet, and PC in full HD. Crunchyroll has the episodes only an hour after they have aired in Japan with English translations. I have been signed up to Crunchyroll Premium myself, and at this point we are being so spoiled with how many great anime is out there. Crunchyroll has a few that I personally recommend, such as the original exclusive God of High School, big names such as Attack on Titan, Black Clover, Shield Hero, JoJo Bizarre Adventure, Mob Psycho 100, My Hero Academia, Hunter x Hunter, and let's not forget Naruto! There is so much content here that will last you for years, and by supporting us, then that supports the original creators as they get a cut. So sign up at crunchyroll.com/animeballsdeep. The link will be in the description and pinned comment for a free trial that will give you access to all your anime needs. So this chapter starts off with Liebe getting all fired up and ready to fight. However, Asta reads his key to find out that it's filled with rage, hatred, and sorrow. I mean, who wouldn't feel anger and sorrow after losing their totally fine adopted waifu mama?
Good morning.
With this information, Asta now knows that Liebe has a reason to fight as well, and decides he's going to acknowledge those feelings by fighting him and winning. But Liebe's like, bruh, shut your mouth But Liebe's like, bruh, shut your ass. Why can't I say this shit? But Liebe's like, bruh, shut your mouth, ass boy. Why can't I say this shit? Oh, Kevin, you're gonna make a fun out of me, aren't you?
Of course!
But Liebe's like, bruh, shut your mouth. Bruh, shut your mouth. But Liebe's like, bruh, shut your mouth, boy. You think you can beat me? With your crap body that has one arm and no magic? Asta responds by saying,
yes.
Liebe throws the Demon Slayer sword at Asta, but he dodges and begins to charge towards him with his fist clenched. He gets in close and Falcon punches him in the face. It sends him flying across the room and he says, it's not crap, I will win with this body. Nacht thinks to himself that Asta is the worst possible opponent for this devil to face, as he has no magic, which renders his anti-magic useless and no benefit to him. Asta has immense physical strength and body training, unlike Liebe, who doesn't seem to have any, right? In the last chapter, we were told that Liebe was the lowest of low within the ranks of the devils, and he was bullied his entire life. He couldn't even defend himself in chapter 268 against magic knights. It was his foster mother hiding him using her magic. He feared everyone. He was the lowest of low in all parts of society. Essentially, Tabata uses this chapter to further highlight the bond required between Asta and the anti-magic demon. Liebe has no formal training or control of his powers and feelings. Asta is the one that made his anti-magic seem overpowered by utilizing it in a creative way whilst training to such an intense degree that could harness it correctly. Liebe in chapter 269 realistically will have to get creative to find a way to win against Asta. He tries his best as Asta's swords all start flying out of his grimoire, all in Liebe's possession. However, before he can take Yami's katana, Asta was like, hell no! You ain't taking my captain's sword, give me that shit! Liebe says that without his power, Yami's sword is nothing but a dull and heavy hunk of metal, as he starts firing the demon dweller and demon destroyer swords at him. He taunts Asta by saying that he has no magic, he can't teleport or destroy steel, so what chance does he really have? However, Asta is able to block all of his attacks with ease, you know, because, what was the answer? Because he's the GOAT of the show?
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Liebe slams the Demon Slayer sword on Asta for the 500th time. However, he manages to block it, only relying on his tiny little katana to protect him. Liebe yells out that nothing will work against a devil of higher rank and that Asta can't win. And it's interesting that he says this since he's the lowest of all rank. I see this as a clue that Asta is correct in reading his key earlier in the chapter 268 that Liebe does not have the intent to kill him. Indirectly, realistically speaking, Liebe knows that he needs him to achieve his goal of revenge, as he admitted it in the chapter of 269 that he needs his body, and right now he's indirectly training Asta for the better. So through these emotions we start to get some questions answered, as Liebe explains that when he was in the grimoire it was like he was floating around in nothingness, and that in this place he only cursed the devil race such as Lucifer and the others constantly, as we see a glimpse of his malice within there, where he's constantly thinking things like, I won't forgive, or I'll kill them all. He then says that because he had no mana, the magic he manifested was anti-magic, the ability to erase magic itself. Now it's up to you whether or not you think this was good writing or not, because Tabata, he follows a simple power scaling system that could explain how this happened. For example, Black Clover Chapter 177 explains to us that the biggest necessary factor for spells to manifest is for the inborn ability in a person. However, in some cases, dedicated training and tireless effort also pays off. But there's one last thing, the plot convenience, because on rare occasions, in a crisis, intense wishes or determination can grant a power as well. This basically tells us that the anti-magic demon was in despair after losing his foster mother Lisita. He was in a crisis fearing Lucifer's return, and he wished for 16 to 500 years depending if Lisita was Asta's mother or ancestor, mind you. However, the same logic and time applies, that it's either for 16 years, 500 years, non-stop, for years upon years. The anti-magic demon wished for the death of all devils, and then he received the power to grant that wish. So I guess if you were in the Black Clover universe, certain mans out there would wish for waifus for 15 years straight just to get some onani, just to get some of that painting. Don't lie, guys. I know how you guys think on Twitter, on the comments. Some man out there for 15 years would do that.
I was just looking for the sports channel, Gary.
By the way, guys, I would also like to announce our new Asta X Anti-Magic Demon merch. Everyone in the community in the last video, thank you for the support. Oh my god, 42,000 likes, and you said that you wanted this merch. Look at this shit, it's flames! Right now, I am doing 15% off with the code AMD for 1 week. If you buy it, let me know for a shout out in the next video, and you could use this code for the Charred Asta merch too. Please join our community and you will enjoy Black Clover a lot more. We cover anime on a weekly basis anyway, and I'd appreciate if you like the video yet again, because I have another theory regarding the dwarves. If you want me to cover this topic of the different races in Black Clover, please try and get this video to at least 30,000 likes. Anyway, the anti-magic demon gained the power, but he couldn't leave the 5-leaf grimoire. However, one fateful day, the grimoire had chosen a human. In order for Liebe to be out in the world physically, he would need to take over the body of a monoless person, and since we have been stating as a community that Asta could be the only person that could be his vessel, since he is the only known human in the universe so far that was born monoless, this could be due to Lisita draining Asta's mana before dropping him off at the church, or it also could be a genetic mutation that the Witch Queen suggested due to being of Lisita's lineage that had a special body trait. Any other human would die with the anti-magic demon, and since we know that grimoire connect to a person's souls, everything makes sense. The 5-leaf grimoire is now Asta's possession, and now the story is all interconnected. So this answers all the questions we had about how Asta came to own the grimoire and how Liebe gained his powers now. So moving back to the chapter, Liebe declares that he will still kill all the devils as he throws all 3 swords towards Asta all at once. But our boy doesn't let that scare him, as he breathes calmly just like his sensei and effortlessly dances around the devil's weapons. He explains that if he focuses and reads the devil's key, it's too easy to read where the swords will be. It's then explained by the narrator, I believe, that Asta is mirroring the fighting styles of all those that fought alongside him. Essentially, you know, he's awakened his Sharingan and can copy the moves of his senpai. I don't know what the hell Noct was smoking, man. Probably some crack roke, you know what I'm saying? That explains why he's smiling all the time, right? Because Mandem said Asta is not talented at all, but I feel like he's the most talented character of all. He has shown us that time and time again, even in this chapter 269. Remember how he learnt ki in the middle of a fight? And now he's mastering his swordsmanship by emulating everyone's style into one cohesive motion of his own. Asta has trained his body rigorously every single day. Since we know Asta is a Chad, right? Basically, he's got all these muscles. Everyone wants to smash him for that reason, bro. How can you not like this dude? You know what I'm saying? But what I'm basically trying to say is, right, whilst physical strength alone isn't enough to beat strong magic power, it's not useless against the power of anti-magic. Asta then takes the stance of his captain as he slashes his enemy and says that the devil isn't just facing some no magic bastard, but he's facing a no magic bastard who's taken on countless ferocious opponents. And let's be honest, that's true. Liebe is nothing in comparison to Licht's overall power at the moment. Liebe swears in his mind that he can't lose. He spent all his life cursing the devils. He can't afford to have a permanent contract with Asta if he wants to fulfill this wish. The chapter ends with Liebe dodging Asta's next attack but is severely damaged. Now, as always, I asked you guys on Twitter, what do you think of the chapter overall? Natalia says, I am waiting for the devil to understand Asta's purpose and join him by his own will. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, we're pretty much hoping for speech no jutsu. Nah, I'm kidding, guys. It's not a Naruto knockoff. You know how Black Clover fans be. Black Clover fans get so defensive if you mention Naruto. I don't know. I don't get that. Naruto is a goat. But yeah, I agree. That is a good suggestion, right? Jean Jet Jaguar says, I love the chapter. It showed Asta's true skill with a sword without using anti-magic, and it also showed how inexperienced Liebe actually is compared to the other devils, which I think overall as a community we share the same opinion. I hope you can join in and follow us on social media, smash the notification button for the theory that I'll produce next week, and I'll see you guys next time.